Hello, Libra, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope you're having a great day. I'm going to grab a drink. Right off the bat, there we go. Get rid of the froggies in my throat. This will be your weekly reading for the week of January 26th through February 1st. And during that time, we'll have a waning crescent moon. And that's a really good time for surrender, rest, and healing. So keep that in mind as that light from the moon just keeps decreasing through the week. And then we'll have the new moon on January 29th. And that's a really good time for a fresh start, new beginnings, good time to start, new projects, learn a new skill, that sort of thing. So really good time for new things. This will be an intuitive general reading for the energies that you may or may not encounter this week. So, of course, please keep that in mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Libra, nothing will come of this situation. All right, let's see what you guys have going on this week. While I'm shuffling the tarot cards, I'd like to remind you to take time to meditate this week. Go within, still yourself, quiet your mind, and explore. So if you already do this, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's a really good time of the year to start working that into your, weekly, hopefully daily, but at least weekly. Take just a little bit of time and start working that in. All right, Libra, January 26th through February 1st. Nothing will come of this situation. All right, first card, your current energy, lots of choices. So, this could be in any area of your life here. Just lots of choices and lots of emotional choices to be made. So, as you're kind of in that, where am I going to go next? What thing am I going to focus on next? That sort of energy. So, awesome there. Your current situation is the Ace of Swords. So, it could be that bringing this on is kind of, just new thoughts that you're having. This is Ace of Swords is kind of a mental breakthrough that, oh, I should do this thing. And that does lead to a lot of different choices. How should I go about that? Which path, if I want to accomplish this thing, on which path, which choice should I make, and which steps should I make first to make this thing happen for you. So the root of your situation is the Queen of Cups. So you're sitting in a really good understanding energy of your emotions. This is being sympathetic, being empathetic. This can be kind of that nurturing, motherly energy. Feeling charitable. Very gentle, but really understanding again how you feel about certain things. So that's a really nice energy there to be sitting in. In your recent past is the 10 of Pentacles. So, you're coming from a good place in the material world here. This is really the card of wealth and security and of a generational nature, as that you're coming out of a time where maybe you've made a lot of money, um and maybe you've got new ideas here on how you want to continue that, and again, you've got a lot of choices. So something good to think about there, and good energy to be coming from. What's on your mind this week, of course, is thinking about the future. So, whatever this new idea is for you, excuse me, it has you, this is the card of new ventures, and really thinking, what is the next thing that I want to do. This can also be a card of travel. You could be thinking about, do I want to travel to make this idea come to fruition? Is that a part of the plan? Is the vacation in there? Maybe you have been working really hard and you just need a little bit of a break to kind of reboot yourself. So that's really on your mind this week, and something you're thinking about. So what's just ahead of you this week is the Six of Pentacles. So are you kind of feeling on the outside of something? Um, when it comes to your material world, this could be, you feeling like this in the way of money, but it could also be just, maybe your housing and living situation, that maybe you're ready to upgrade that from, from one apartment to a nicer apartment, or maybe you're going to move from an apartment and buy a home, and or maybe you're moving from one home to another. It could be that you're wanting to improve your just your day-to-day situation, and that you're feeling a little bit like an outsider when it comes to that. So, and if that's the case, be patient. That'll come to you at some point. It may not be this week. And if that's something that you're kind of thinking about as a goal, that you're wanting to do, this could be thinking about a move. And maybe that does come up for you, in the coming months. But it looks like this idea is just kind of starting to come to you on how you might want to make that happen. And your advice position is the Empress. So I love this card. This is the card of creativity. This can be a card of pregnancy. And if not physical pregnancy for you, it's just the pregnancy of an idea, giving birth to a new idea or a new way of being. So that's and because this is in your advice position, whatever this idea and this thing that you're thinking, and these pentacles, the world that's on your mind, your material world, is go ahead and sow those seeds. Go ahead and let that pregnancy occur. Again, it doesn't have to be it can be an actual baby, but it could be just that you're putting the seeds down for that sort of thought. And again, if maybe it's your housing situation, you're thinking, okay, if I do X, Y, and Z, if I do that now and I do that over the next 9 months, all of a sudden I'm sitting in a house. And that's the sort of thing that you're pregnant with, is the idea of changing your material world. um, like I said, it could be your living situation, and there you go. And if it is an actual pregnancy, congratulations to you. What's beyond your control is the Page of Swords. So, you know, our pages are juveniles in the deck. And if this is a new way of thinking and a new way of communicating for you, with this ace coming in, this is kind of, again, this is a new fresh idea, kind of an aha moment. And beyond your control is that you're new at it. This is when I say the juvenile, it's that the thought is young for you. It's a new thought or a new kind of way of thinking about something. And you'll need to work on that. You'll need to learn. You'll need to, you want to move this page from being the page, you want to move it, through the entire royalty, up until you're the king of that, until you have complete knowledge of whatever this thing is. So, this to me means, open up a book on this subject, whatever it might be. Go start learning everything you can about this, because, it's a fresh idea, and, you want to move with it. What your secret desire, what you're trying to avoid, is the Seven of Swords. So, this is cunning, craftiness. This can be a theft or a hidden agenda. And are you trying to avoid that? I would hope. Or is it your secret desire? So again, only you can answer when the card is in this position. Are you trying to avoid that? Or, is that a way that you're going to go about getting something that you want? So, maybe you do need to be a little bit crafty when it comes to this. Very interesting. And your final outcome is the Ace of Cups. So two aces here. That's a lot of changes. And of course, we started off here with just a lot of choices, a lot of choice. So the Ace of Cups is definitely our card of just having an open heart, and really looking at the choices that we are making with an open heart. And after you make that choice, you want to go into that with an open heart. So your original card was nothing will come of this situation, and it may not this month. But again, when you've got the Empress here in your advice position, is it may not come of anything right now for you, but this may be seeds that you're sowing, and seeds of an idea that it might just take longer, and a little longer for you to get to the end of. When we set goals, it's not that I'm going to accomplish this tomorrow. Goals take time, and they take energy, and you have to make a lot of different choices on the way. But looks like you're well on your way thought wise to thinking about this, and wanting to change the situation for yourself. So what's being hidden from you this week is the Lover's card. So it looks like, whatever relationship you might be in is not at the forefront. And if that is being hidden from you, are these your choices and things that you're making without a partner? Um, or are you just not, are you disregarding what they're thinking about also and kind of moving off in your own way? So, just keep that in mind as you're going through this to maybe, because this is hidden from you. It might be something that you do want to talk about, that you might just have your own mindset and your blinders on, and I want to do this and I want to move forward in the future in this way. And, are you forgetting someone very important that maybe needs to be involved in that conversation this week? All right, final message here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message. Seek hidden treasure. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this card. I always laugh when, of course, I've looked through this deck and I use it quite a bit, but I tend to see a lot of the same cards, and every once in a while one pops out that I just forgot was in there. And this is one of them. Seek hidden treasure. Very, very interesting message there when it comes to this. Is there, maybe your hidden treasure is that relationship, and it could be that, yeah, there's someone that you're forgetting to incorporate in your ideas and your thoughts about the future. So, you know, and it could be too, there's some sort of hidden treasure in these choices. So that's just a very, very interesting card, Libra. Um, I don't think this is anything again that wraps up this week. I think these are goals that you're setting for the future. I don't think you're in any big rush, but the ideas are there, your heart's in it, your mind is in it, and you're just kind of just starting. Like I said with our page here, this is kind of just the very beginning, the seeds being sown of an idea that you want to put into action. So whatever that hidden treasure is for you, you need to look around for that. There could be something that, that maybe helps you monetarily, get to that goal better. And the secret treasure, the secret hidden treasure could be you and how you manage these types of things that you have the secrets inside of you to accomplish anything. So, really think about that this week. But I think you're kind of on your path here, and it'll be interesting to come back a few readings later and see, if this path has evolved for you. And I think it will. I think you're just kind of sowing the seeds right now. So, Libra, very interesting. If you're comfortable sharing, of course, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you're going through. And you might not even know yet. Again, if this is just the beginning of these sorts of thoughts, it may take you a while to kind of get your bearings and set your goals and figure out where you're going to go. So I think it's awesome. If there is something in this reading that you can take away, I really hope that you can, and I hope it's helpful to you. I do post weekly readings, so come back next week and we'll see if this continues to evolve or if something totally new pops up for you next week. So also, if you enjoy my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel, and of course, I would really appreciate that. So Libra, best of luck with this week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.